You saw the Punch EV, right? This is the Harrier EV, built on the same platform. It's their second car, i.e. the entire lineup will be built on the acti.EV platform. So, this is called the Harrier EV. And it is very close to production. It's called the pre-production version. But let's talk about what is realistic in it. And let's talk about what is not being told to us. First up, the overall silhouette or shape is very similar to the Harrier, because it has its own road presence. And this is a very good thing, because the acti.EV is born electric platform technically. And they have maintained the shape of the Punch EV as well as the Harrier EV, which is a good thing. Other things that look similar are the alloy wheels, which are 19 inches. And, of course, the design of the alloy wheels is a bit EV-ish, but they are 19 inches. You get MRF Wanderer tires. Apart from that, the front changes are similar to the Harrier EV. The grille is of course a closed grille, because it's EV, you can do that. But if you look at the bottom side, they have tried to give a dual tone finish. But one thing that really stands out is the shape of the DRL. It looks good. The logo illuminates. So that's that. Also, as you can see, the front camera is given for a 360-degree camera. Apart from that, if you move to the side, you also get a camera on the side as you can see. So, you get a 360-degree camera. One more thing that you will notice is the module for the radar, which actually looks like a design part. They have done it really well. Otherwise, most manufacturers just stick it. So, they have done it really well. You get front sensors and front cameras. So yeah, you are going to get a 360-degree camera plus ADAS level 2. The skid plate actually looks pretty good, but it still looks a bit concept-like. I'm not sure the production version will get the same. I won't talk about the fit and finish level, because of course, this is pre-production. But overall, maintaining the silhouette and shape of a car that has been popular for a long time is a big deal. From the rear, you've the connected sort of tail light, exactly the same that you get in the Harrier. Then, the Harrier EV badge. So, the elements are similar to eyes, but this color especially looks really nice, and I like its rear more than the front. This is the angle, from where it will look the most beautiful. The skid plate at the rear, which you can see at the bottom, the color of the skid plate is also a bit grey/silver. They have tried to give a chrome finish, but we will see what happens in the production version. If you look at the gap between the wheel arches, you get to see a decent gap, so you will get proper travel. One more thing that I haven't told you, the platform has been completely changed. Then, the front axle and the rear axle, both have motors installed in them, so that they can make an all-wheel drive. So, if you have a complaint about the Harrier, that why doesn't it come in 4x4 or all-wheel drive? They can solve it with the EV, because if you talk about the eyes, they don't have an in-house 4x4 setup for a monocoque body frame. Of course, it used to come with the Hexer, that was a 4x4, because it was a body on frame. This is a monocoque construction, which comes with the Harrier eyes. But with this one, you'll put a motor in the front axle, and put it in the rear one, so it becomes an all-wheel drive. It will be a full-time all-wheel drive. It won't happen that you can switch in between. But yeah, overall, I think this color, plus all the changes, they look really nice. I can't show you from the inside. I'll try to zoom in. So, from the inside, it looks very similar to the Nexon EV or the Punch EV. They have used the same color mix. The steering wheel also looks the same. The touchscreen is 12.3 inches, which is around 10 inches in the Punch EV, and this is around 12 inches, so yeah, that's a big one. I can't show you the rest. There's not much to show. And now, the main thing is when it's launching. We can see the launch by the end of this year. You will get to see the launch around Diwali. The pricing, I hope they keep it attractive, because the Harrier is already not a very affordable car. So, they will try to make it affordable, because it's an all-in-house setup. They have done everything themselves. Of course, they have to source the battery cells from China or Korea. The assembly is here. The entire platform is in-house. So, everything definitely goes in their favor. So, I hope they price it really well. I would love that if this version comes in 25 to 27 lakhs. Then it can be a deal maker for a lot of people who are waiting for smaller cars, but they have less battery capacity and other things, but they don't even give the range, and still, they are expensive. So, I think this can be a great answer for them. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, then don't forget to like and share it. I have already told you about the launch. I'm expecting the range to be around 400 to 450 kilometers. At least, the realistic range should be given, because you need that in such a big car.